Okay guys, Ricky Quinlan here. So let's talk LSI keywords. Latent semantic indexing. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, I'm not sure. But here's what we're going to do. I'm at Google here. They've got some funky picture going on here today. Goodness knows what that's about. Oh, it says here, look, Juan Gree's 125th birthday. Okay, I thought someone at the Google office had been on the old Jamaican tobacco, but what we do is we conduct a certain search query. So in Google, you're going to use the tilde sign, okay? Then you're going to plug in your main keyword. Now, if it's a long tail keyword, try and break it down to a much broader term. So for this example, I'm just going to use a really broad term and let's say fishing. I'm a keen fisherman. And then we're going to conduct a search. Now, what Google's telling us here is in these search results, because we've conducted the search query with the tilde sign here, anything that comes up in bold, so here, fish, we've got here, trout, this is Google telling us what it deems to be keywords closely related to the keyword that we've plugged into the search query, okay? Because we've used this specific search command. Now, this may not be something new to you. A lot of people involved in SEO do know this, but here's what most people don't know. So now we're going to take this keyword fish, yeah? And we're going to come back up to the search query here, and we're going to put a space in, and then we're going to put a minus sign, and then we're going to put fish. And we're going to conduct a search again. Now, that's going to take out the word fish from the results. So we're telling Google now, don't include that in the search results. So now, again, you'll see Google's now coming back, and it's coming back with, look, bass and angling. So now, again, they're telling us that this is what we deem to be a closely related keyword to the word fishing, but we've obviously now taken out the word fish, okay? Now, you can just keep on rinsing and repeating this process. So now let me come back to the search command. We're going to put a space in and another minus sign, and let's put in angling, and we'll also put in minus bass, and let's hit search again. Okay, so now again, remember anything that's in bold letters. So Google's now telling us that lakes is the next keyword in line that it deems to be the most necessary to our initial keyword minus the keywords we've already taken out, okay? So minus fish, minus angling, minus bass. So again, put a space in and I'll put minus lakes. Down here, look, we've got trout. This is bolded. So I'll come up here, I'll put another space, I'll put the minus sign and then trout, and we'll hit search again. And what you would do is just rinse and repeat this process, okay? And then what you're going to end up with is a list of keywords that are closely related to the keyword that you plugged in. So our initial keyword was fishing, and now we've got, this is Google telling us, don't forget, this isn't someone hanging around in a forum saying go and do this or go and do that. This is Google themselves telling us that these are the keywords that we deem to be the closely related keyword to your initial keyword that you've plugged in. So when I go and create content for my post now, if it was a post on fishing, I wouldn't rank for the keyword fishing, it's far too broad, but just for this example, it's to give you keyword ideas, okay? Now I can use these other keywords, so fish, angling, bass, lakes, trout, throughout my post, and this is just great for your on-page SEO, untold on-page SEO benefit, okay? As I say, no one's really, I've never known anyone to really teach this. I picked this up in a course. And an extremely powerful strategy for getting closely related keywords to the initial keyword that you started with. So as I say, you can then go and create your content and just sprinkle these keywords throughout it, and Google are going to love you for it, okay? So extremely powerful tip there, guys. Do incorporate it into your on-page SEO and you'll definitely see better results. So that brings us to an end of that video. I think I've explained everything nice and clear there for you. Again, don't go too specific with your keywords. Try and keep them broad and get the closely related keywords to the terms you initially plugged in. So let's wrap that up there. I hope you learned something, and I'll speak to you soon.